Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Don't expect everyone to love your success. And I'm going to tell you what, that's one of the things, and I've encountered it personally. I've encountered it with other successful people. You're just going to get some haters out there. And some of those times, those people hating your success might be people that you used to hang out with, that you thought were friends and everything. Like they were good with you when you were struggling right along with them. Oh, they were good with you. Shoot, in some cases, they might have thought they were superior to you. All of a sudden, you change your life. You look within to bring out your gifts. You start changing how you do things. Shoot, you ain't like using those contraband substances or doing some negative things anymore. And you start growing, and you might have one or two of people who know you. They right with you. Those your real friends. The rest, they getting mad at you. They are getting mad at you. You thinking they doing something. You thinking they cool with you and everything. But they don't really like it. In fact, and here's the thing. They were never your friends to begin with. And indeed, those are just the ones you think are friends. Sometimes it can be a total stranger. They don't like what you're doing. Because the thing is, it shines a light. Sometimes when you succeed, when you're doing well, sometimes it shines a light on other people. Now, some people will take it well and they will say, well, okay, they did it. I can do it too. But then some other people hating on you. They going to hate on you. They're going to be jealous of you. Shoot. Some people might even go to an extreme degree and try to find a way to put you down and everything. They try to find some weakness as well. They ain't really all of this. Meanwhile, you still doing stuff. But see, the thing is, they're not really putting you down. They just trying to make themselves feel better because they they didn't bring out what was within them to succeed in life. Notice I say they didn't bring out. They got they got some gifts. Every single person got some gifts. Everybody got a talent somewhere. But see, you get some people, for whatever reason, they ain't bring out their own talent, so they're going to get mad at someone else. And indeed, sometimes it could be a situation where they do have a similar talent, but you were just better at it. You did more work at it. And let me say something about that. With any talent, with anything going on with you, the biggest thing is you worked on it. Anybody who succeeded, whether it's in a creative art, whether it's in a certain type of profession, they had to work at it. And all you did was work at it. But see, they ain't going to see that. Other people ain't going to see that. They're going to say, oh, they were lucky. They did this, they did that, or they had a friend somewhere, and say, oh, they cheated. You know what? All you can do is just say, you know what? I did my thing. Sometimes you just got to move on. If they're a close loved one or a close friend, sometimes you got to move away to a certain extent. You got to love them from a distance. And all you can do is you don't get mad at them, though. See, that's the thing. You don't get mad at them. Because the thing is, they dealing with some demons inside of them. Understand that. Like, if you have it within your heart, you can pray for them. Maybe you can reach out and help them, but ultimately, they got to deal with it. And see, that's the thing. Because sometimes people will try. I'm going to tell you what. I'm even talking about this because some people have held themselves back, not because they couldn't do it, but they didn't want to leave people behind. Seriously. But if they really look at it, sometimes you have to. Understand something. As we go through life, some people, they supposed to be in our life for a very long time. Some people, they just there for that season. You know what? It could be, you could meet somebody and really interact with them for a few weeks, but in that few weeks, you learn a valuable lesson. And it's not necessarily they're a bad person or something, but you learn something while being with them. But sometimes you have to move on. All right? You have to move on. Now, as far as your success, one of the things is don't let anybody feel guilty for it. Don't let anybody feel guilty. Don't let anybody say, well, you successful or you forgot where you came. No, don't do that. Don't allow that. Say, hold up. I worked to get where I am. That's one thing. Like I said, earlier, anybody who succeeded in anything, I don't care how much talent they had to work for it. They had to practice. There used to be this old saying, how you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. And so, but see, a lot of people don't want to do that. But sometimes you have to look at them and just say, you know what, I pray for you, and I'm going to keep moving on. Because ultimately, every single person, they have to look within. Now, the best you can do, like I said, you might could help them, but ultimately, the best thing you're doing is setting an example. You showing, hey, this is what you can do if you do this work. And that's how you got to be. That's how you got to be. But whatever you do, don't let them make you feel bad. Because that's the one single thing. I've seen that. I've seen some people, they feel like they ain't want to go forward because they feel like, well, I won't get this or something. And it could be myriad reasons. No, don't allow that. You got to fight that. You got to fight that feeling. Some people try to bring others along with them. I'm going to be real with you. Sometimes you might, one or two might be able to come along with you, like I mentioned earlier, but a lot of people just don't want to. And it's unfortunate. See, that's one unfortunate thing. A lot of people want to live mediocre lives. But is that what you want to live? As I always say, every single one of y'all who listening to me, y'all got some talent. Y'all got a gift. And, I always talk about bringing them to the forefront. We need more people to do that. And I'm going to tell you what, even succeeding, even if you don't interact with these people, you shining a light. You shining a light. You're like a sun out there. And you'll draw people to you who do want to go for it. And that's all you got to focus on. That's all you got to focus on. So, you got to protect your mind from the people who will try to break it down, try to distract you. You got to protect yourself in that way, but you got to keep going forward. And you just got to understand, hey, everybody's not going to love your success. And I want y'all to really think about that, too. Really think about it. I know I give these messages on Sunday mornings and people feel good, but really think about that. Because trust me, without getting too deep into it, I can relate to everything I just said. I can think of many instances where there were people who you think they would be supportive of your success, but they weren't. And trust me, I've seen that personally. But it can be, sometimes it can be hurtful because it could be a loved one and everything. But you still have to do what you have to do in life, okay? You really have to do it. So anyway, I want y'all to really think about it. And I want, like I said, everyone who listens to me, every single one of you has a talent. Bring it to the forefront, okay? Do the things you need to do. So that's all I have for today. I want y'all to keep rising and transforming. Peace.